Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam. We welcome all Kailasa Vasis attending from all Kailasa monasteries, gurukuls, temples, ashrams, and centers from around the world. We welcome all the Facebook, Instagram, Nithyananda TV, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, Twitter, and YouTube viewers, and all those blessed to have Nana Diksha two-way video conferencing who are joining us today for today's pre-satsang hosting, which will be followed by today's satsang. We'll start today's pre-satsang hosting with a brief introduction to Devi Parashakthi, the Divine Cosmic Mother. Devi Parashakthi is the ultimate, pure, feminine consciousness. She is the source Shakti. It is her cosmic womb, Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and go in. Devi Parashakthi is the source of the Big Bang and black holes. Devi Parashakthi is the divine consort of Lord Paramashiva, who is the primordial god of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed the first and foremost relationship is mother. Ability to learn, even idea to relate, starts with mother. Mother is an important way to connect what you think as life. In Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware your ability to connect with the mother should be directed to cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect. Today, out of his extreme compassion and love, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Now let us look at what is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. What is Samadhi? Sama means oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. Bhava means attitude or aspect. Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. Now let us understand what the word darshan means. Darshan means to have a glimpse of. In Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep, lasting transformation in the receiver. Darshan is the powerful, superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. He simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. The auspicious moment when you are able to catch it becomes the moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on your being. Divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from KAILASA, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. Divine cosmic beings manifest through Archavatara, the deities in temples, and through Bhava Samadhi Darshan in Nijavataras, the incarnations. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatara manifesting Paramashiva, the supreme consciousness. Devi Parashakti expresses through being of Raja Rajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatara in the physical form as Devi Meenakshi. The Archavatara, the deities, reflects the consciousness and manifestation of the superconscious energy, but human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatara directly. The avatar, physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create an experience of the superconscious energy in all of us. Bhava Samadhi awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. During darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the incarnation. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed moments or information of the avatar just by seeing. Now let us understand what are Akashic readings. Akashic readings are not predictions. It is readings from the cosmic archives. Beyond time, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. Because Akashic records are stored in Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happened, happening, yet to happen are clearly already recorded. Now, let us go through a brief introduction to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of KAILASA, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity. Before 1981, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was identified as the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva by spiritual adepts and enlightened masters of Hinduism. In 1981, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was initiated into Bala Sannyas and performed his first Chaturmasya at the age of 3. In 1988, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the future Guru Mahasannidhanam of Thondai Mandla Adinam, the oldest monastic university. On 24th May 1994, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the successor of Arunachala Sarangapitham by Guru Parampara. In 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive KAILASA internationally. In 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the successor of Kashi Sarvangapitha. The picture in front of us shows the Guru Parampara of Arunachala Sarangapitham, which declared the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on 24th May 1994 as the successor of Arunachala Sarangapitham. On the extreme left, we see the Yoga Guru of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Yogi Yogananda Puri, followed by the Vedanta Guru of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Isakki Swamigal, followed by the picture of the Tantra Guru of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Mata Vibhudananda Puri, followed by the picture of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in May 1994 when he was coronated as a successor of Arunachala Sarangapitha. In 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded Nithyananda Sangha to revive KAILASA internationally. In 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the successor of Kashi Sarvangapitha. On 4th November 2002, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded Adi KAILASA Sarvangapitha. On 1st January 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the successor of Bhagyanagra Shripura Sarvangapitha. On 31st December 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam of Suryavamsa lineage. On 4th November 2002, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded Adi Kailasha Surangapitham. In the pictures in front of us, we see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism performing the foundation laying ceremony directly by himself. On 1st January 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as a successor of Bhagyanagra Shripura Sarvangapitham. In the picture in front of us, we see the coronation ceremony that took place on 1st January 2004. On 31st December 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam of Suryavamsa lineage. The picture on the extreme right is from 31st December 2004 during this coronation, and the other two pictures on the left are of the predecessor emperors or rajas of the Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam of Suryavamsa lineage. In the year 2007, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adi Pallava Sarangapitham. The same year in 2007, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the Mahamandaleshwara of Mahanirvani Akhada. On 27th April 2012, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai Shamlapita Sarvangapitham, the oldest Hindu papal state and monastic kingdom. In the year 2007, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revived Adi Pallava Sarangapitham. On April 2012, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the 293rd Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasanota Shamlapita Sarvangapitha, the Madurai Adinam, by the 292nd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai Adinam, the oldest Hindu papal state and monastic kingdom. The pictures show the coronation. In the year 2013, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Mahamandaleshwar, Supreme Spiritual Head of Mahanirvani Akhada, the largest apex monastic order. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was the youngest Mahamandaleshwar during this coronation. The same year in 2013, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Atal Akhada, the oldest monastic order in Hinduism, by Acharya Mahamandaleshwar Sukadevanandaji, the then incumbent spiritual head. In the picture in front of us, we see when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was the youngest Mahamandaleshwar during this coronation. In the year 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tanjore Adini. In the same year, in 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tiruvarur Adinam. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Vedaranyam Adinam, and he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Panchanadikulam Adinam. In the year 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tiruvarur Adinam. In the same year, he was also coronated as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Vedaranyam Adinam. In the year 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam. The same year, he was also coronated as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adipitha Koladamat, and he was elected in the same year as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by the congregation of over 1,000 spiritual leaders. In the year 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as a Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam. In the picture in front of us, we see the Guru Parampara of Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam. In the year 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adipitha Koladamat. In the picture in front of us, we see Sri Shantivir Mahaswami of Koladamat coronating the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as his Uttaradhikari or successor. In the year 2015, from January 11 to January 13, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam was elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu pontiffs or leaders. The following picture shows the coronation ceremony that took place. Now let us look at global initiatives of KAILASA. 28 years of relentless humanitarian services and initiatives, including free vegetarian food, medical services, natural disaster relief, women empowerment initiatives, conflict resolution, and peace initiatives, sustainable Hindu practices through various international agencies and bodies. The following pictures show a small glimpse of the enormous work done by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism through KAILASA and its various international agencies and bodies over the 28 years of relentless hard work. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has authored more than 300 books and written more than 10,000 articles in 3 languages, English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, which have been translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has written books which have sold over 20 million copies and articles that have been read and downloaded. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is revered as the most prolific and most viewed guru in the digital world. He is read and watched by over 1 billion followers in Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has delivered over 10,000 hours of discourses which have gathered over 1 billion views on social media. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is respected as commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, Jaina Sutras, etc. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is honored as leader of Hinduism, the most awarded internationally recognized Hindu leader. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is acclaimed as one of the top 100 spiritually influential living personalities by Watkins' Mind, Body, Spirit magazine. The Sovereign Order of KAILASA, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, and Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, and Hindu Diaspora, are working for global peace and to give superconscious breakthrough to humanity. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of the largest Hindu university in the world, with satellite campuses in 150 countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of over 1,000 KAILASA Enlightenment ecosystems. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvangapithams. With this, we come to the end of this short introduction to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We'll be back with the pre-satsang hosting after a short break. Please stay with us. Thank you. Nithyanandam.
I'm your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present. by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I'm your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I'm your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Welcome back to the pre-satsang hosting segment. Now we will be continuing with an introduction to the divine feminine consciousness, which is a unique contribution of Hinduism. The unique contribution to the spiritual consciousness from the Vedic tradition is sacred feminine worship. Even if everything from what Vedic tradition gave is lost, then just if the sacred feminine tradition is there, then the whole thing can be revived because that is the seed. Hinduism has at least 10,000 sampradayas or subsects. If all sampradayas are lost for some reason, and only this one sampradaya, the Devi worship, remains, the whole thing can be brought back because the whole thing is centered on this one, Mother worship. Mother worship carries the blueprint, the hologram of the whole Vedic tradition. On 17 September 2010, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed that sacred feminine worship is a hologram of the Vedic tradition. There is no enlightened being on the planet Earth without worshipping the sacred feminine, including me. I am basically a Shakta. I myself followed Devi worship. From the beginning, if you see my biography and all the deities I carved, the darshan I had, all mother based, Devi based. Now let us watch this short video where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reveals how Hinduism is the most feministic religion.
Hinduism is the most feministic religion, I tell you. In Hinduism, not just religion, even the Hindu economy, Hindu social system, everything is feminist. The women-centered, everything is feminist. When time comes, I'll try to reveal more details about it. How the woman is the foundation of Hindu civilization. They formed the basis of Hindu civilization. Someone asked Ramakrishna when he was in deathbed. Literally, everyone knows that he is going to leave the body soon. I should not use the word deathbed for the great incarnations like him. They never die, but the time to leave their body. Everyone knows that he is going to leave the body. Close, sincere devotees of him, they come and ask him, Bhagavan, how can you leave the body so soon? Still, you have not trained enough people to continue your mission. Only few boys are trained and they are too young. He smiles and says, one woman is enough to carry my mission. She is already trained. Sharada Devi. She is trained enough. She will be the foundation from which this Ramakrishna Sampradaya, this whole civilization, revival will start. And that's true. It is she, Parashakthi, Jagat Janani, Sharada Devi. She formed the foundation for this whole Ramakrishna Sampradaya to flower. I tell you, in Hindu civilization, spirituality, religion, Hindu economy, everything is centered on mother, on women.
Sri Ramakrishna Parahamsa, a great avatar who lived from 1836 to 1886, says Shiva is Brahman, but Devi has the key to reach Brahman. Unless she opens, nobody can reach. Very beautifully, he describes a house scene. Even though husband is the owner, the key to the house will be on the hip of the mother. Either you have to fall at the feet of the mother, or these small sons of the mother, only they can touch that place, the hip of the mother, and remove the key. Nobody else can touch. So either surrender to mother or people who are closer to mother to reach. In the second verse of Devi Upanishad, Devi Parashakti reveals, I am essentially Brahman. From me has proceeded the world comprising Prakriti and Purusha, the void and the plenum. I am all forms of bliss and non-bliss. Knowledge and ignorance are myself. Brahman and non-Brahman are to be known, says the scripture of Atharvans. Continuing further in the third verse, Devi Parashakti reveals, I am the five elements as also what is different from them. I am the entire world. I am the Veda as well as what is different from it. I am the unborn. I am the born. Below and above and around am I. Devi Parashakti is the ultimate, pure, feminine consciousness. Devi Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and go in. Devi Parashakti is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Devi Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, source power, from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, in which all of us are going to merge. Out of her extreme love and compassion, Devi Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Now let us watch this Parashakti Akashic reading through the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which will be followed by its English translation.
Om, Om, Om. Om, Om, Om. ஓமெனும் ஓங்காரத்து உட்பொருளாய் மலர்ந்து உயிர்த்தெழுந்து இறையனார் இடப்பாகத்திருந்து குமரிக்கண்டம் ஆளும் மீனாட்சி மலர்ந்தேன் இங்கு நல்லருள் செய்திடவும் நல்வாக்கு தந்திடவும் ஆனந்தம் ஞானத்தொடு பூரண அன்பு ஏகம் அநேகமாய் ஆகிய இப்புவுலகிற்கு பரமசிவன் ஞானம் தர வந்தேன் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி. அருளாட்சி அரசாட்சி பொருளாட்சியொடு நன்மாட்சிமையொடு ஆட்சி செய்யும் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான். கருணையே வடிவாய் கண்மலர்ந்து நன்மை செய்திட வந்திட்டேன். மாந்தர்கள் கேளுங்கள் இந்த பெருநன்மை சத்தியத்தை. கேட்டு நீங்கள் வாழ்ந்திட கேடும் பெருந்துக்கமும் உங்களுக்கில்லை. கேட்டிடுங்கள் இவ்வினாடி என்னை கண்டுகொண்டும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டும் இருக்கும் உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நான் அளிக்கும் தீட்சை. நானே நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் கடந்த உயிர்ப்பாய் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் இருக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவோஹம் 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 Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham. இதை தீட்சையாய் ஏற்று இதே உணர்வோடு அமர்ந்திருங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் எல்லா நன்மையும் வரமும் ஞானமும் அருளும் அளிக்கின்றேன். ஓங்காரத்தின் உட்பொருளாய் வேதமொடு ஆகமம் மெய்யாய் வெளிப்பட்டு உபவேதங்கள் உபாகமங்கள் அனைத்துமாய் உயர்ந்து நின்று தத்துவங்கள் ஆராய் உண்மையை செப்பி ஜகம் முழுவதும் ஞானம் அளிக்கும் பாரதி பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான். ஆய கலைகள் 64 உடலும் மனமும் உயர்வை அடைந்திடும் பரமசிவ சக்திகளை உங்களுக்குள் மலர்த்தவே வந்திருக்கின்றேன். அஷ்ட சித்திகளும் அஷ்ட கன்மமும் ஆதி சக்தி பரமேஸ்வரியாய் மலர்ந்து உங்கள் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் ஆனந்தம் அளிக்கின்றேன். அஞ்சாதீர், ஆனந்தத்தோடிருப்பீர். ஓம் 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 ஹ்ரீம் 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 ஓம் ஹ்ரீம். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Now let us go through the English translation of the Parashakthi Akashic reading, which we just saw. Raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodashi, living in 40 triangles. The Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa, Sripura Chintamani, Parashodashi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakthi, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupani, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Navayayana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodashi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. On 24th May 2021, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed how to receive Devi Parashakthi. Literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakthi at that moment. She is there in your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. Keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen. Watch Devi. Coin is considered traditional dakshina in Hindu tradition. It can be the lowest value. In India, it can be even 1 paise. In USA, it can be a cent even. I am not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent. It is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay. Offer that to Devi. After darshan is over, do namaskar and eat the banana, betel leaf, and betel nut. Take it as prasadam immediately. Collect those coins and send it to Los Angeles temple. This betel leaf, betel nut may look too small, but in few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there. You will not take Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition. It will break your unconscious behavior. Now, let us watch this presidential address where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism prepares us to receive grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti.
I wanted to give you one sacred secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means, apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that Puttuman means that anthill mud. Only that apply on the body and take bath. Don't apply anything else. That is mud. Earth part, earth component. Second, water. Drink only water that day. Don't eat, drink, don't do anything other than drinking water. When you come for the Parashakti's Akashic reading, at least for a few hours prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire. No food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before. And intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by Parashakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the anthill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. take bath just with a mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space at least for a few hours before. Fifth, try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga, come to Parashakti's Akashic reading. Surely she will answer your questions.
I'm your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but Your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I'm your guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness.
Nithyanandam, welcome back. Now we'll be going through a Devi Parashakthi Akashic reading where Devi will be revealing the current state of the world. The following reading is from 12th May 2021. We'll be going through the English translation of this reading from 12th May 2021. World cannot be sacrificed for the sake of conspiracies done by some ignorant thieves who got stuck in Maya. Srishti should not have loss. Cosmos should not have destruction. To save the cosmos from Pralaya, I made a huge ship. Its name is Adi KAILASA. Adi KAILASA is the ship that will gather all enlightened powers of this cosmos and save the people from the Pralaya. Through the tricks of traitors, rule of the enemies, without any other way out, time came for the sailor itself to leave. That is why the sky is boiling and moving towards huge destruction. People, even if children do mistakes in ignorance, by getting stuck in Maya, as it is Parashakthi, Paramashakthi, Parashodashi, Manonmani. My responsibility to save the cosmos from destruction, I am telling some of the truths. Listen properly. Within next few months, not in thousands or lakhs, lives will be lost in crores. Crores of lives will be lost in India. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the good. Search for protection for your life. Now, let us look at the current state of the world as revealed by Devi Parashakthi. The following news is from indiatvnews.com from 2nd June 2022. A top official at the World Health Organization said the UN Health Agency assumes the coronavirus outbreak in North Korea is getting worse, not better. Despite the secretive country's recent claims that COVID-19 is slowing there. At a briefing on Wednesday, June 1st, WHO's Emergency Chief Dr. Mike Ryan appealed to North Korean authorities for more information about the COVID-19 outbreak there, saying, "We have real issues in getting access to the raw data and to the actual situation on the ground." He said, WHO has not received any privileged information about the epidemic, unlike in typical outbreaks, when countries may share more sensitive data with the organization so it can evaluate the public health risks for the global community. The following news is from WHO.international. COVID-19 pandemic has been a key factor to slowing progress towards universal energy access. Globally, 733 million people still have no access to electricity, and 2.4 billion people still cook using fuels detrimental to their health and the environment. At the current rate of progress, 670 million people will remain without electricity by 2030, 10 million more than projected last year. The following news is from financialexpress.com, dated 31st May 2022. In terms of daily case count, India on Tuesday saw a marginal dip as the 2,338 COVID-19 infections were registered in the last 24 hours. In terms of daily corona fatalities, the country witnessed 19 deaths in the span of one day. While overall national tally remains well below 3,000 mark, there has been a surge in certain areas, both Maharashtra and Kerala, which have been the COVID epicenters in both the first and second wave. The cases are creeping up steadily. In fact, Aslam Sheikh, Mumbai City Guardian Minister, has also issued a warning and said if the graph of the coronavirus cases keeps the upward trend, the state government may have to reintroduce COVID curbs. For the 5 consecutive days, Mumbai has been reporting over 300 COVID-19 cases. Meanwhile, the results are out for the 3 samples of the suspected monkeypox infection. The lab at the National Institute of Virology says that all 3 samples have tested negative, and so far, India remains monkeypox free. The WHO says that as many as 23 nations around the globe have reported this virus. The following news is from Guardian.com. A spike of COVID-19 cases and deaths in Portugal, driven by Omicron BA.5 subvariant in spite of warm temperatures, is causing capitals across Europe to once again consider measures against a pandemic that has started to fade into public memory. Portugal confirmed 26,848 new cases and recorded 47 COVID deaths on Wednesday, the highest daily death toll since 17 February, when 51 deaths from the disease were reported. The trend contrasts with the pandemic situation in France, Germany, the United Kingdom, and neighboring Spain, where case rates have been declining for the last 2 months. According to figures from the Portuguese Health Ministry, 1,455 people died from COVID as the country entered its sixth wave of the pandemic in April and May. The latest report from the Health Ministry and the Ricardo George Institute noted that mortality from all causes is above the expected value for the time of the year, adding there had been an increase in specific mortality from COVID-19. The following news is from ommcomnews.com, dated 3rd June 2022. An estimated 2 million people in Britain have lingering COVID-19 symptoms more than 4 weeks after their initial coronavirus infection, a latest survey showed. Based on the Office for National Statistics (ONS) survey of people living in private households in Britain, an estimated 3% of the population were experiencing long COVID symptoms as of 1st May. This is 200,000 more people than the ONS's previous estimated prevalence of 1.8 million as of April 3rd. Of the estimated 2 million people with self-reported long COVID, 442,000, which is 22%, first had or suspected they had COVID-19 less than 12 weeks previously. 1.4 million people, 72%, at least 12 weeks prior to their ongoing symptoms. 826,000, 42%, at least 1 year previously, and 376,000, 19%, at least 2 years previously. We have seen cases of long COVID due to Omicron BA.2 variant be at least as high as previous variants, despite not causing the same hospitalization rate, said David Strain, clinical senior lecturer and honorary consultant of the University of Exeter Medical School. Strain said the most concerning figure in the survey, however, is the 376,000 people who have had the disease for more than 2 years, noting this is only looking at the first 4 months of COVID infections in Britain. This number will inevitably climb as all those who caught COVID in the second, third, and fourth waves experience continued symptoms, he added. The following news is from Times of India. India has reported a total of 2,259 fresh coronavirus cases across the country on Friday and 20 deaths, taking the overall death toll to 5,24,323. The following news is from news18.com. COVID-19 continues to ravage China and North Korea. For several reasons, but primarily because of Omicron's virulent nature, COVID-19 cases continue to soar in China and North Korea. North Korea's health authorities have said they have observed a downward trend, but Pyongyang observers have dismissed North Korea's COVID stats, claiming that they are essentially nonsense. The United States reported at least 108,000 coronavirus cases every day for the past week and also reported a rise in hospitalization. The New York Times said in a report that hospitalizations were up by 30% to roughly 24,700 per day. The following news is from NewYorkTimes.com. Another form of the Omicron subvariant BA.2 has become the dominant version among the new US coronavirus cases, according to federal estimates on Tuesday, a development that experts had forecast over the last few weeks. There is no indication yet that the new subvariant known as BA.2.12.1 causes more severe disease than earlier forms did. BA.2.12.1 made up about 58% of all new US cases, according to estimates by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for the week ending May 21st. The following news is from cbc.canada. Unexplained severe acute hepatitis cases among children continue to emerge in Canada and around the world. And while health officials desperately search for a cause of the mysterious illness, researchers are pointing to a possible link to COVID-19. The World Health Organization said Tuesday there are now at least 348 probable cases of severe acute hepatitis or inflammation of the liver in children under investigation worldwide, which aren't caused by the usual hepatitis viruses or any other clear source. In Canada, more than a dozen possible cases have been reported across multiple provinces since the Public Health Agency of Canada, PHAC, confirmed earlier this month that some cases of the severe liver disease were under investigation. While an early line of investigation from the United Kingdom, health officials emphasized possible link to adenovirus, a family of viruses typically known for causing mild cold or flu-like illnesses, global teams are also zeroing in on potential impacts from SARS-CoV-2, the virus behind COVID-19. The following news is from ndtv.com. The number of people who have died from COVID-19 in Europe, the long-time epicenter of the pandemic, has passed 2 million, the World Health Organization said Thursday. A devastating milestone has passed, as reported confirmed. COVID-19 deaths from countries in the WHO European region have exceeded more than 2 million people, the UN Health Agency said in a statement. The WHO's European region comprises 53 countries and regions, including several in Central Asia. According to the health body, 2 million people have died from COVID out of the 218 million registered cases in the region. The United States, the world's worst affected country, has lost more than 1 million people. Meanwhile, after the resurgence, in the first 2 weeks of March, the number of infections is falling in Europe. The number of new cases and deaths have declined by 26% and 24% in the last 7 days. More than 2 years after the first restrictions, most European countries have eased their restrictions intended to curb the spread of the novel coronavirus. The following news is from InShots.com. A WHO report has estimated that there were 47 lakh COVID-19 deaths in India from January 2020 till December 2021 end, which is nearly 10 times the official figures. India rejected the estimate by calling data collection methodology questionable and said, despite India's objection to the process, methodology, and outcome of this modeling exercise, WHO released the excess mortality estimates. The following news is from BBC.com. Catching COVID may cause changes to the brain, a study suggests. Scientists found significant differences in the magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) scans before and after infection. Even after mild infection, the overall size of the brain had shrunk slightly, with less gray matter in the parts related to smell and memory. The researchers do not know whether the changes are permanent, but stress the brain could heal. The study is published in the journal Nature. Lead author Professor Gwanel Daud from the Wellcome Center for Integrative Neuroimaging at the University of Oxford said, "We are looking at essentially mild infection, so to see that we could really see some differences in their brain and how much their brain had changed compared with those who had not been infected was quite a surprise." The UK Biobank project has followed the health of 500,000 people for about 15 years and has a database of scans recorded before the pandemic, so provided a unique opportunity to study the long-term health impacts of the virus. The following news is from voanews.com. A new study says 1 in 10 Australian healthcare workers has had thoughts of suicide or self-harm during the pandemic. Healthcare workers in Somalia suffer from high rates of anxiety, depression, and stress because of their work with COVID-19 cases. Initial findings recorded a high prevalence of anxiety in the workforce at 69%, 46% for depression, and 15% for stress. Now let us watch this Devi Parashakthi Akashic reading, where she reveals 8 ways to protect yourself from coronavirus pandemic. Now let us watch this Akashic reading.
Parashodasi Meenakshi, Parameshwari Meenakshi, Parashakthi Meenakshi, இங்கு எழுந்து அருளினோம் எல்லோர்க்கும் ஞானமும் தன்மையும் தந்திட நன்மையெல்லாம் அளித்திட நாமே வந்தோம் இங்கு கைலாசத்தின் சுவாமினியாய் பரமசிவன் கிரகத்திலிருந்து நம் அனுக்கிரகத்தினால் நித்யானந்தன் விக்கிரகமாய் மலர்ந்தோம். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நல்லதைச் செய்திட, நன்மையைச் சொல்லிட, தர்மார்த்த காம மோக்ஷம் எனும் புருஷார்த்தங்கள் நாளும் பொங்கி மலர்ந்திட வந்தேன் இங்கு. மாந்தர்கள் கொடுந்தொற்று கொரோனா கண்டு அஞ்ச வேண்டாம். 8 வழியின் மூலமாகவும் எண்ணத்தில் தியானித்து என்னை பிரார்த்தித்தல் 1, சமூக வலைதளங்கள் மூலமாய் என்னை சரணடைதல் 2, எங்கெல்லாம் என் மகமாரி வடிவத்தில் நான் குடிகொண்டிருக்கின்றேனோ அங்கெல்லாம் பூமிதித்து என்னை வழிபடுவது 3, நெஞ்சில் மஞ்சள் தடவி வேப்பம் சாரருந்தி தினந்தோறும் என்னை தியானிப்பது 4, நிர்விகல்ப நிலையிருந்து நித்யானந்தத்தை நிறைத்து உயிர்வது 5, சிவ 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 எனும் பிரபஞ்ச பெரும் நாதத்தை அஜபா ஜபமாய் நிகழ்த்தல் 6, நிறைவான பூரண மனத்தோடு வாழைப்பழத்தோலும் வெங்காயமும் குதிகாலில் வைத்து பத்திட்டு நித்திரையில் அடங்குவது 7, பூரணமாய் பரிபூரணமாய் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் அருந்த உணர்வு ஸ்மரணையில் அகம் அகம் என ஸ்புரிக்கும் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் ஆனந்த ஸ்புரணத்தில் இருப்பது 8 எனும் 8 முறையிலும் என எண்ணியோர் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் இல்லை கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் தாக்கமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் பயமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் மயக்கமும் வாழ்வீர்கள் வளத்தொடு நல் ஞானம் யோகத்தொடு நாமே நிம்மோடு நானே நீயாய் நீயே நானாய் நல்வாழ்வு வாழ்வீர்கள். 8இல் 1 செய்தாலும் கொரோனா உங்களை எட்டவிடாது காப்பு.
Now we'll be going to the translation of Devi Parashakthi Akashic reading, which we just heard. Oh humans, don't be scared of the deadly infection corona through these 8 ways. First, praying and meditating on me. Second, surrendering to me through social media. Third, wherever I am residing, worshipping me by doing fire walking. Fourth, applying turmeric in chest, drinking neem juice and meditating on me every day. Fifth, being in unclutched state, filling with eternal bliss. Sixth, doing ajapa japa of the cosmic sound Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Seventh, with complete mind, applying banana peel and onion in heels and going to sleep. Eighth, being in the state beyond any remembrance or forgetting in the Arunachala Spurna that blossoms as Aham, Aham in the state of Ananda Spurna. With this, we come to the end of this segment of the pre-satsang hosting. We'll be back very shortly. Please stay with us. Thank you, Nithyananda.
I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but Your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. you will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I'm your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all.
Welcome back to the pre-satsang hosting. Now we'll be looking at the Facebook post of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhana, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. We'll be going through the 19th July presidential address transcripts. Paramashiva's message directly from KAILASA. Practice Samadhi, enrich the world with Samadhi. Whether the individual problems you're facing, your personal health-related issues, or the whole world-related issues, or whether you're facing your personal economic problems or the world health crisis, your personal relationship issues, or the relationship between countries, for everything, practicing Samadhi is the most powerful solution. When you practice Samadhi, everything is in your control. Everything in your control becomes conscious, powerful, right, and best for you and for the world. I will give you an example. If you start practicing Samadhi, your health will become best and all the people who are under you. For example, if you're heading a family, all the people who are under you, you will make sure they are all healthy. If you practice Samadhi, you will keep your relationship with you best and everyone around you and under you, their relationships best. If you practice Samadhi, you will keep yourself highly conscious. Unconscious blind spots responsible for almost all the problems in our life will be eliminated. If the decision makers of the world start practicing Samadhi, not only their people will be peaceful, world will become peaceful. I'm not selling dreams of utopia. I'm giving you the plan for utopia. Elaborately, I have spoken about how to practice Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching. All the videos I'm putting on a link. If you go to this link, you will get 50 videos in various languages. Practice just 21 minutes a day. That is enough. I'm not asking you more than that. In Buddhism, there is a practice. When you fall sick, use the time for practicing spirituality. Let me tell you openly, the global human population is more than 7 billion. United Nations has already announced we are going to become 8 billion by coming November. Actually, we human beings, as a modern society, we have already reached a level where we can provide food, clothes, shelter, medical care for all 8 billion people. We have already reached that state, technology, infrastructure, everything for fulfillment in basic needs to share with all 8 billion people. But unfortunately, our decision makers have not reached that conscious level that we should provide basic needs for all 8 million people. Really, we lack only in consciousness, nothing else. The survival need for the 8 billion population on planet Earth is not food. We have reached the technology and methodology to provide food, housing for all 8 billion people. One side, homes foreclosure and homes are just log without people. Other side, millions homeless. One side, tons of food getting wasted and destroyed to maintain the price. Other side, millions dying without food. Actually, humanity has reached a level we have evolved enough tech to provide food, clothes, shelter, medical care, all the fundamental basic needs for all 8 billion people. Millions of tons clothes used only once is dumped into ocean because people don't know what to do with it. In many grown, evolved, rich, developed countries, millions of tons of clothes used only once is being dumped into ocean. I have decided KAILASA is going to pick up a project, Ishanya. If you see, Paramashiva's whole life is recycling. First, see where he lives. In Shamshana, the land everyone has given up. His jewelry is Rudraksha, low cost. Who are his servants? Bhutaganas. He recycles them and keeps them with him. His vehicle, old bull, Nandi. No one has use for it. Everything Paramashiva uses, if you see, is a recycled product. He is the symbol of recycling and reusing. I am starting a project, collecting these things which are getting dumped and wasted, which in turn is becoming a hazard for nature, and distributing to countries, to the people for whom it is a great boon, just recycling and reusing. Even if we start putting our consciousness in that direction, we will get millions of people out of poverty. The food which is dumped, if it is taken, processed, and distributed to those who don't have food, millions will come out of poverty. In many countries, in many developed countries like USA and Canada, many medical equipments they use only for 1 or 2 years and then they discard it. Those medical equipments can be greatly useful in other countries for next 10 years. It's not that within 1 year those medical equipments becomes useless, but somehow they keep their standard of using only for 1 year. If we just focus on this recycling, millions of people can be brought out of poverty. Second, if the decision makers are given samadhi practice and they feel less insecure, they will keep the currency current. If the currency is kept current, there will not be economic crisis. All economic crisis is insecurity developed in minds of decision makers of the world. Many countries' heads, when they start feeling insecure, they start hoarding. Naturally, less developed countries plunge into poverty, causing economic crisis and all other problems. Same way, this Russia-Ukraine war is not affecting only Russians and Ukrainians. At least 50 countries who are in no way involved in this war, who have not made any decision for this war, are suffering. At least 1 billion people all over the world will be pushed below poverty line because of Russia-Ukraine war and its ripple effects. Not just Sri Lanka alone, there are many countries in that line. All these problems can be cleared, avoided, solved, prevented by the decision makers practicing samadhi and feeling less insecure. I request all of you, watch these satsangs where I am giving elaborate explanation and initiation into samadhi practice, and you practice by yourself every day for 21 minutes. then share with as many people as possible. You can share digitally itself. You don't even need to meet face to face. If you can meet, great. If not, share digitally. Ask your friends or contacts to watch the satsang, and after they watch, clear their doubts and encourage them to practice samadhi. tiny.cc/unclutching. Please go to the link and enrich the world to practice samadhi. This Chaturmasya, 4 months, I sincerely recommend the whole Kailasa works towards making 1 crore people practice samadhi. Let us all decide from today. We will all start sharing at least 1,000 people per day digitally. Digitally sharing is too easy. In Facebook itself, you will be having 5,000 friends. Share and ask all of them to watch and then clarify their doubts and encourage them to practice next day and ask them to start sharing with others. This Chaturmasya, let us reach 1 crore people. So my request is, let us work on making 1 crore people all over the world practice samadhi this Chaturmasya. Second, let us enter into this Ishanya project very sincerely. All the developed countries Kailasas, you start getting all these medical equipments, use clothes, and where the underdeveloped countries, where the need is, those countries Kailasas, please share your requirements. The channel with which it will distribute, Kailasa, will sponsor the transportation expenses. We will facilitate this and provide you with all whatever medical equipment you need for your hospital, same way for clothes. I have seen some reports. Singapore alone dumps millions of tons of only once used clothes. If that can be collected instead of getting dumped into ocean or burnt and distributed to countries where they need, it will be a great service. Same way food. If all Kailasa puts their attention on recycling, in this Chaturmasya alone, we will be able to bring 1 crore people out of poverty. This will become best service Kailasa can ever do because poverty. 1 crore people should practice samadhi. 1 crore people should be pulled out of poverty. This Chaturmasya, let us dedicate it to this project called Ishanya. Let us work on serving the society through these recycling methods. If we concentrate on this recycling and reusing, we will do so much good to the world. We have millions of people volunteering for us. We just need to focus on this 4 months Chaturmasya. The focus is 1 crore people should practice samadhi. 1 crore people should be pulled out of poverty. I have 21 new projects to celebrate our upgraded new beginning. Many people who are watching the live satsang are messaging, please speak in Tamil. Last satsang on Guru Purnima day, I spoke 90% in English and 10% in Tamil. Today, I will do 10% in English and 90% in Tamil. With this, we come to the end of the English presidential address, and we also come to the end of today's pre-satsang hosting. Now, let us prepare ourselves to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the upcoming Alive Satsang. Let us now sit straight with our head, neck, spine in a straight line and enter into meditation while chanting the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Today, the initiation is for Sahaja Samadhi. Please understand. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, a deep unclutching, when it becomes part of your biomemory, even during your whole day of work, if you reside in the same state, that is called Sahaja Samadhi. Nirvikalpa Samadhi becoming Sada Nirvikalpa Samadhi is Sahaja Samadhi. Now, I am literally going to pour with the grace of Paramashiva. I am going to pour Akasa Bhairava. Akasa Bhairava is the pure energy, like a liquid gold. I am going to pour that liquid gold into your Swadhisthana. Through these mantras, I have the mantras with me. These powerful sounds will melt the energy of the Paramashiva and pour inside you as Akasha Bhairava. See, when Akasha Bhairava is poured inside you, tantrically you are initiated to live in Sahaja Samadhi. Akasha Bhairava is the Lord of Sahaja Samadhi. So all of you settle down. My blessings to all of you. There are so many people putting the boons and prayers you want. I'll fulfill everything. Ma Nitya Nishkrodananda Monica, blessings. Shakti Das, Mayadas, blessings. I'll fulfill all the boons you want. I grant you the boon you are asking. You will be with me, I'll be with you. Blessings. So now, get ready and sit. I'm going to pour the hot liquid gold. It'll exactly feel like that only. When Akasha Bhairava enters your Swadhisthana, you will see the liquid gold being poured inside your Swadhisthana. So all the patterns disappear, melt down. So if you want your pets, kids, anyone initiated, get them. I'm going to fill all of you with this pure liquid gold. If you want to energize your Atma Linga, you can get it and keep. Even if you want to energize a bottle of water or hot chocolate, even if you are not going to drink now, if you want to drink later, but you want it to be energized by Akash Bhairava's energy, you can get that and keep it in front of the screen. It will be like a powerful explosion, because I'm going to use the mantras, very strong mantras from Agama, which is directly given by Akash Bhairava. He himself is the Acharya of this mantra. Ananda Bhairava is the Rishi for Akash Bhairava mantra. Means Bhairava himself gives Bhairava mantra. So, settle down. I'll initiate all of you. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. You can sit either with open eyes or closed eyes. Just be silence soaked inside the silence, soaked inside the silence. You be in the absolute silent space. I'll pour Akash Bhairava energy in you. Om, Om, Om. Om Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Kailasa Guru महानन्दीश्वराय नमः। ॐ आकाशभैरवमालामन्त्र आनन्दभैरवऋषिः गायत्रीछन्दः आकाशभैरवो देवता श्रीं बीजम् ॐ शक्तिः सर्वाभीष्टसिद्ध्यर्थे विनियोगः ह्रां इत्यादि कराङ्गन्यास ॐ क्रां क्रीं क्रूं क्रौं क्रैं ॐ ॐ ॐ अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः तर्जनीभ्यां स्वाहा मध्यमाभ्यां वषट् अनामिकाभ्यां हूं कनिष्ठाभ्यां वौषट्करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यामस्त्राय फट् कृतयाय नमः शिरसे स्वाहा शिखायै वषट् कवचाय हुं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट् ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यामस्त्राय फट् ॐ ॐ ॐ शकस्रपाणीवक्त्रं शकस्तत्रयलोचनं सर्वाभीष्टप्रदं देवं ध्यायेत् आकाशभैरवम् सहस्रपाणीवक्त्रं सहस्रत्रयलोचनं सर्वाभीष्टप्रदं देवं ध्यायेत् आकाशभैरवम् ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहस्रपाणिपद्वक्त्रं सहस्रत्रयलोचनं सर्वाभीष्टप्रदं देवं ध्यायेत् आकाशभैरवम्। ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ॐ ॐ ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं श्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष। ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय। निखिललोकप्रियाय प्रणत जन परितापमोचनाय सकलभूतनिवारणाय कराळाय अखिलपुरिसंहारकारणाय अनेककोटिब्रह्मकपाल मालालङ्कृताय नर रुतिर मांस भक्षणाय महाबलपराक्रमाय महातन्त्राय विमोचनाय परम मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र विद्या विच्छेदनाय प्रसन्नवदनाम्बुजाय यहि येहि आगच्छ आगच्छ ममाभीष्टम् आकर्षय आकर्षय आवेशय आवेशय मोहय मोहय प्रामय प्रामय द्रावय द्रावय पादय पादय सिद्धय सिद्धय पन्दय पन्दय पाशय पाशय शोभय शोभय बुधप्रेत पिशाचान्मर्तय मर्तय कुर्तय कुर्तय पादय पादय मोचय मोचय कुम्भय कुम्भय कम्बय कम्बय ताडय ताडय त्रोडय त्रोडय भेदय भेदय साधय साधय चण्डवादातिवेगाय सततगम्भीरजीरुम्बनाय सङ्घर्षय सङ्घर्षय सङ्क्रामय सङ्क्रामय प्रवेशय प्रवेशय स्तोभय स्तोभय तोदय तोदय केदय केदय दर्जय दर्जय नादय नादय रोदय रोदय खादय खादय वेदय वेदय सकल रिबून् सिन्धि सिन्धि पिन्दय पिन्दय अन्दय अन्दय रुन्दय रुन्दय नन्दय नन्दय वन्दय वन्दय ॐ श्रीं क्रीं क्लीं कल्याणकारणाय आविरदानन्द महाभोगप्रियाय ॐ देवदत्तं आनय आनय केलय केलय मेलय मेलय प्रपन्नवत्सलाय प्रतिवदन तपन दहन अमृतकिरणनयनाय सहस्रकोटि वेतालपरिवृताय रिबून्नुच्चाडय उच्चाडय वेबय वेबय तापय तापय शेषय शेषय मोहय मोहय लोटय लोटय स्फोटय स्फोटय गृह्ण गृह्ण अनन्तवासुगीतक्षक कार्कोटकपद्ममहापद्मशङ्खकुलिक महनाहभूषणाय स्थावरजङ्गमानां विषं नाशय नाशय पाशय पाशय भस्मीकुरु भस्मीकुरु भक्तजनवल्लभाय तर्कस्थितिसंहारकारणाय तग तग सर्वशत्रून्मुत्रेगय उत्रेगय विद्वेषय विद्वेषय उत्साहय उत्साहय उद्बातय उद्बातय बाधय बाधय साधय साधय दह दह पच पच शोषय शोषय बोषय बोषय दूरय दूरय मारय मारय भक्षय भक्षय शिक्षय शिक्षय समस्तभूतं शिक्षय शिक्षय श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं अनवरदताण्डवाय आपत्तुत्तारणाय साधुजनानि दोषय दोषय भूषय भूषय बालय बालय शीलय शीलय क्रोधलोभमदमात्सर्यान् समय समय दमय दमय द्राशय द्राशय सामय सामय क्षिति चल सहन मारुतगहन तरणि सोमात्मकशरीराय समदबोरदितितिक्षा समाधानश्रद्धां दापय दापय प्रापय प्रापय विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा शीघ्र सिद्धिप्रद सौभाग्य प्रादास्तायं मन्त्रः ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ
शेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमानपावनानि पङ्कजं कालयज्ञसूत्रबिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठत्तिये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं योगमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं हे प्रयाति कालभैरवाभिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम् काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालकोटिवास्वनं भवाभिहारगम्बरं नीलकण्ठवीक्षिताटधायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमङ्कुलाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं विरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे मुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं रथस्थचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वलन्मनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीरसत्कटिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मपाशमोचनं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं कर्णवर्णदेशपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे
ఓం నమో భగవతే ఆకాశభైరవాయ. ఓం శ్రీం హ్రీం క్లీం విఘ్నచ్ఛేతం కురు కురు రక్ష రక్ష. శ్రీం హ్రీం క్లీం క్షం హ్రీం క్లీం హ్రీం శ్రీం బ్రహ్మణే స్వాహా. ఓం ఓం ఓం.
कालभैरवाष्टकं पठत्तिये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं योगमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं हे प्रयाति कालभैरवाभिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम् काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालकोटिवास्वनं भवाभिहारगम्बरं नीलकण्ठवीक्षिताटधायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमङ्कुलाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशीमुक्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गगोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं लोकमोहदैन्यलोकमोहदापनाशनं
ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते आकाशभैरवाय ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं विघ्नच्छेदं कुरु कुरु रक्ष रक्ष ह्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं क्षं ह्रीं क्लीं ह्रीं श्रीं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ
देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामि पङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गगोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं लोकमोहदैन्यलोकमोहदापनाशनं हे प्रयाति काल देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामृपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामृपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भूतसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं लोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयाति कालभैरवं विसन्निधिं ध्रुवम् काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामृपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनामृपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भूतसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गगोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं लोकमोहदैन्यलोभगोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयाति कालभैरवान्ति सन्निधिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनां नृपङ्गजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमान पावनां नृपङ्गजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भानुकोटिवासवनं भवातिहारगम्बरं नीलकण्ठवीक्षितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमङ्कुलाक्षरक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्रामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं विरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे मुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं रथस्थचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वलन्मनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीरसत्कटिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकं धर्ममार्गनाशकं धर्मपाशमोचकं सुधर्मदायकं विभुं वर्णवर्णदेशपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे रत्नपादुकाप्रभाविरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालतं श्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे अट्टहासभिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशगन्धतिं दृष्टिपादनष्टपापजालं प्रकाशनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भूतसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गगोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं लोकमोहदैन्यलोभगोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयाति कालभैरवान्ति सन्निधिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भावनामृ पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे देवराजसेव्यमानभावनामृ पङ्कजं ज्ञानयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालकोटिवास्वनं भवातिहारकम्बरं नीलकण्ठवीक्षिताटकार्यकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमङ्कुलाक्षरक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे मुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं नतस्त्रचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वलन्मनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकं धर्ममार्गनाशकं धर्मपाशमोचनं सुधर्मदायकं विभुं कर्णवर्णदेशपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे रत्नपादुकाप्रभाविरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालकं श्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे अट्टहासभिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशरन्दति दृष्टिपादनष्टपापरालमुद्रकाशनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कुन्तसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे
ఓం 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 నమో భగవతే ఆకాశభైరవాయ శ్రీం హ్రీం క్లీం విఘ్నచ్చేతం కురు కురు రక్ష రక్ష శ్రీం హ్రీం క్లీం క్షం హ్రూం క్లీం హ్రీం శ్రీం బ్రహ్మణే స్వాహ ఓం 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 as a living manifestation, Paramavatara of Paramashiva, as a source of Akasha Bhairava. I bless you all to be in Nirvikalpa Samadhi and Sagaja Samadhi, eternally, blissfully, in Paramadvaita with Paramashiva. Om, Om, Om. All the wealth, health, auspiciousness, Ishwaratva manifest for all of you. Om, Om, Om. Beyond the self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, delusions, everything, let Paramashiva manifest Paramadvaita in all of us. Paramayishwaratva in all of us. Let all the wealth, health, auspiciousness, Ishta Siddhi, Ashta Siddhi, all the great things, powers, Paramadvaita manifest in all of us. Om, Om, Om. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam Paramadvaitam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.